how many of you are on Facebook? How many of you are on LinkedIn? How many of you are on Twitter? How many of you read the Times of India today? Say anything else. I know many of you at the back have been fatigued. We've been sitting right through the day. So what we'll just try to do is hopefully put up a few thoughts, some fire starters. I've expressly designed this presentation to be over in hopefully 10 minutes or 12 minutes, so we can actually pass it on. And I'm hoping along with my co-panelists we can take times for questions. So very quickly, I keep saying I've grown old marketing to youth. So I started a while ago. I helped launch MTV in India in 92, 93. So I don't know if you guys remember Quick and Murugan and stuff back then. Then I moved to an interactive agency in the US where I helped build the first web experience for Nike globally. I launched Yahoo and Amazon when I was in the US. I came back to India to run Channel 2. So it was actually fun watching somebody who spoke on colors and said, there's no internet, colors, so it's interesting. I had no such bias, I've really come across, for me everything is immediate. While at Channel we launched India's first youth portal. It was called veindia.com, which won a huge number of awards, and then all of this got bought by Star. I do two things today. I help run a digital marketing firm called Pinstorm, and among our clients are some of the names that you see here, HSBC, ICICI, Jet, Nestle, and NIIT. And I also am an investor. I invest in startups, and our startups are youth markets. So you've probably heard companies like Carvale, Redbus, AFAX, Rubytalk. They're all people that we have investments in, and we try pretty hard to make sure that they use social media or they market to youth. So we'll very quickly talk about 10 tips in terms of digital marketing to youth. So talking of TV ratings, if you come from a TV rating point of view, if I look at SEC AB 1535 Urban, Facebook has a GRP of 18. Which basically means no TV show, no channel, no newspaper, no IPL, no cricket event compares to Facebook in India. So I'm sorry, the colors guy, wherever you are. Even at Twitter has a GRP of 3 against its target audience, which means it's more than Channel V and MTV put together, and Pinterest put together. So if you're really talking about stuff, people really like to position digital as a little niche medium. I really want to say among you, digital is a mass medium, and I really believe TV is a niche medium against this audience. So to most marketers, I request that you kindly adjust your reality accordingly. Facebook in India is used for 24 minutes a day. The net is used for 2 hours a day. The mobile is used for 8 hours a day. TV is used by this audience for 21 minutes a day. Print is almost not used by this audience. Right? So the second point I really want to make is that among youth, digital is a medium for engagement and for brand building. We've always tried to use it so far for just responses. Response generation is a really, really sad, limited way to use digital. Using digital for response generation is the same as or is worse than using TV for response generation. Right? You're not using digital well if all you're looking at is response generation. Third number, and actually somebody was telling me this yesterday, that we send 40 billion SMSs a month in India. That's one out of 5 SMSs sent in the world is sent by an Indian. Right? If you will take an unduplicated base of 400 million people who have mobile phones, that means on average we send 10 per user per month. And if you take this particular category, youth, urban, SEC AB, that's over 60 SMSs per head per month. It basically means that this audience is not an audience of listeners or viewers. We don't like being passive. We are active. We want to message back, we want to talk back. This is an audience of participants. One-way communication is really not going to work against this audience. You have to really understand it.